continues. Rap Monster's failed solo attempt proves he's nothing without BTS.
How fucked up is the title of this article? One of the things that I like about, and I know you got a lot to say too, one of the things that I like about what we do, which is make YouTube videos, and we do other things, you also paint, and sometimes when we make YouTube videos, we get them wrong, but we are not fake news. I can rest my head on a pillow properly at night when it's time to sleep because I know that I gave it my best, even if all of the things that we say are not 100% accurate because we're human and we make mistakes. We are never making a video like this bullshit that this guy's publishing. No. It's so crazy.
Yeah, no, the gall that this person has to write what they wrote in this article, while I have to say, listening to auto-tuned rap kind of cracks me up because there's no other reaction I could have.
Now, his website is going to appear in this video because I'm flashing up images on the screen of his Twitter, but I am not linking this article below. I do not care to share this article in our description box of this video at all. It says that this article was published on March 27th. I saw that while I was looking at his Twitter feed, he literally tweeted this article 24 seconds ago. Right when I was looking at his feed, it popped right up, oh, new tweet, and I clicked on it, and it was him retweeting the BTS article of Rap Monster. He had tweeted it 21 hours previous, and it got over 100 retweets and over 100 favorites, but it also got over 100 responses, and the responses are hilarious because everybody can see what this guy's trying to do, which is defame Rap Monster, who, by the way, had a very successful collab with Wale, and which also, by the way, his name is pronounced Wale because I went onto his Wikipedia to make sure that I was saying it correctly because some of you, because we've talked about Wale and Rap Monster collabing already in previous videos, said that it's pronounced as whale, and I got a lot of thumbs up that comment, but it is not, it is Wale.
You pronounced the name correctly.
Imagine that. Somebody on Twitter wrote, right, I forgot, do not click on this shitty article. Somebody else on Twitter wrote in response, here is some attention, which is pretty funny. Look at that.
Well, clearly they're asking for attention to make an article like this.
Somebody else wrote, delete your account, and somebody else retweeted back at him, Deletos, delete this. Look at that.
That's quite brilliant.
Deletos.
To pick apart the article a little bit, the first thing that he does is he compares Rap Monster and BTS to Justin Timberlake leaving NSYNC to do his own solo stuff, which I think is a totally ambiguously awful analogy. For example, NSYNC, they had been established for so long and they were such a mainstream group that was so popular with the large central mainstream Western audience. BTS is not that at all. Mind you, they have a huge international fan following, but they're still kind of the unknown underground band.
It's amazing. That's actually pretty accurate. From where we sit, we started making these Hallyu Back news videos far before BTS rose to what a lot of people can arguably say is the top of K-pop at this point. I go back and look at some of our older videos, we're talking about BTS getting close to EXO. It's just so funny how when a group becomes #1 in their genre, how so many people want to hop on the bandwagon, when I know that there's a lot of you out there, this is not the case. A lot of you have been following them for a long time, and even some of you that came into being an ARMY more recently, you guys are all very authentic supporters of BTS. I don't think anyone who's watching this video is a hater of BTS, or maybe there's a few of you, actually there's probably a few of you because thousands of you watch. But overall, the fandom is so supportive that when you see something like this, you know that this guy's just trying to get his website out there. But the truth also is that it is going to backfire on him. I like how the internet is becoming very self-correcting at this point. This is not the type of exposure that he wants. He doesn't want us to come on here and talk so badly about him because we're not telling lies. We're pointing out what so many of you have already seen. People aren't gonna go and visit your website now for good informational articles just because BTS is super popular.
Other things that were referenced in this article includes Rap Monster carries little weight outside the group, citing the fact that the Wale collab only had 4 million views. Like, that's actually a lot. That's significant. Yes, I get that it's a significantly lower number than the 60 million views that they got on the Not Today, but considering it's a collab, it's in English, it's a collab with Wale, which is not a really well-known K-pop musician, and if you're into K-pop, maybe you're not interested in a non-K-pop musician collaboration. It also wasn't promoted like Not Today. You know, like Spring Day, those had months of promotion that went into getting people to watch and hype up about.
Let's pick apart what you're talking about right there. This guy obviously doesn't know anything about Korea, or very, very little, because Spring Day and Not Today, super popular all over the world, including in Korea, but Korea is the core of all of this. Without Korean fans, there is no K-pop. There are more K-pop fans in Korea than there are in any other country in the world. This is a very, very important point. You said it. The Wale collab with Rap Monster was in English. None of the Korean fans are interested in that. Trust me, we lived in Korea. People there, yes, they speak English, and a lot of Koreans speak English well, but they still want to get their own entertainment in Korean. This is how Korean entertainment is #1 in Asia and growing very fast as #2 behind the United States in the world. Korean entertainment is so professional at this point, but Koreans love their own entertainment, and it's all in their own language. So as soon as you have Rap Monster step outside of that, Koreans are like, oh, that's really nice, but I'm not really interested in that.
It's not for me.
That's right. It's not a failure at all. It's just something that the Korean fans, which are the core of K-pop, are not interested in.
And they didn't actually promote that it was coming out. It just came out. It took people by surprise, and unless you're an actively following member of Rap Monster and BTS and you're constantly checking their website, you're not going to necessarily know that it just came out.
That song was released in the shadow of Spring Day and Not Today, which were hugely successful. So to compare it to those two MVs and songs is completely a terrible comparison.
It's bunk.
Fake news is something that is plaguing our society these days. Comments down below when you heard about this. I think a lot of you probably saw this before watching this video. Let us know what you think.
I was really upset personally because Rap Monster is such an essential part of BTS, and he's not trying to break off and do a complete solo career. To even think about that, to even think that he is trying to do that is completely ridiculous.
Click the like button, you guys. Comments down below. Let us know what you think. Thank you so much for supporting us. Click the bell for notifications. Check out the link to K-Gal, and don't forget to subscribe for more Hallyu Back news. That's it. We're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye.